We recently had one of our goats get sick and she wound up dying on us. We think it was probably bloat. We're not real sure, but it looked like that's more than likely what it was. She was sick for a few days and she'd get better and look like she was doing real good, and then she'd start getting worse again, and it kind of kept going back and forth. So I loaded her up to take her down to the vet, and she died on the way to the animal hospital. So anyway, I found another goat and we're introducing him into the family. And at first we named him Festus. I really like that a lot, about Festus, the old show Gunsmoke. Oh yeah, but then our granddaughter come up with a name Gomer, and we liked that a lot too. And it was cute that she wanted to help out to name the goat, so we decided to go with Gomer. So he's just he's a sweetheart. And this is going to be about how Gomer is being introduced to the family. This is a new member to our family. He's 7 months old, and his name is Festus. Amber came up with a good name. I love that name. Like Festus on Gunsmoke. Festus, Festus. Mabel's checking him out. This is his first time around the dogs, other than being in the pen in there on the opposite side of the fence as the dogs. So we're going to introduce Mabel to him first. And Pearl. Yeah, there's Pearl. So Pearl's got a new buddy. Let's see how this works out. He's not too sure about this leash, but we're going to start working with him right now. See how this goes. Come on, buddy. Come on. Mabel, back off. Good girl. He's a fighter. So what I'm doing here is just leading him, or he's leading me around, I should say. He does not like to be pulled around. He pitches a big fit, starts rearing up and screaming. But I'm steering him a little bit, but not much. He's getting used to Pearl and Mabel right now. Mabel, our female guardian dog, she doesn't really have much of a mean bone in her body, with other animals. She's a wreck, just nervous wreck all the time. She's crazy, but she doesn't attack, so I'm not afraid of her attacking this guy, Festus. Festus already went after little Griff over there. Just full on barreled him right into the ribs, headbutt. And Griff doesn't trust him now. I think Griff kind of got his feelings hurt. But eventually they'll get used to each other. This is the one, he's all relaxed right now. Luther, that's the one you really got to worry about, because he is an attacker. He'll go into kill mode and he will take you out. Then we got Lonzo, he's over there in the other pen. You can't even see him. He's a mellow guy. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble with him at all. So he'll probably be the next one I'll trust. And we'll check him out like we are with Mabel right now. And little Griff. So everything's going good so far. Looks like Festus is adapting. He just needs to start learning to graze and eat around here, because I don't know if he's probably just a little nervous right now, but he hasn't really eaten anything since we've had him now, which has only been, gosh, what, 12 hours or something like that. So it hasn't been that long, but he'll get hungry enough to start eating here in a little while. It's kind of weird. When I drop the leash, he follows me around everywhere, but when I'm trying to pull him around on the leash, he does not want to go. But he follows me everywhere I go around here. I think he trusts me, and he doesn't really trust the other animals yet, because he's really friendly to me. Hoping he'll start grazing here. Jackie's munching on the juniper berries like Mabel. Mabel, that dog will eat anything, man. I think she could survive out here without us feeding her. Come on, buddy. We got a name for this guy right here. Finally, we agreed that his name is Gomer, like Gomer Pyle. There's Mabel and Griff. So we got Gomer. There's Pearl. So since we lost Annabelle died. I think she got bloat, but we're not sure what killed her. Well, Pearl needed a new buddy. So she's got a male friend now, Gomer. And he's been fixed, but he's still going after it. I don't think he knows he's been fixed. But everything's working really good, man. These guys are getting along good. Took Gomer a little bit of getting used to our guardian dogs, all three of them. But man, he has adapted so good. Now they're just walking around together like no big deal and just no problems. I think he went after little Griff last night. We heard Griff yelp and jump around some, but other than that, I mean, he's been doing great. There's Luther and Lonzo kicking back. Yeah, I'm really impressed with how they're all adapting with each other. I thought it'd be a lot harder than it was. It's really hasn't been too hard at all. These two goats, the baby, he follows Gomer, he follows Pearl around everywhere. So they follow me, and then Pearl will follow me, and so will Gomer. And Gomer will follow Pearl. He never just wanders out on his own. He hadn't tried to run off and bolt or anything yet, which I was a little scared of at first. It's one of the reasons I put the leash on him. And they're just good old goats out free ranging. I had Luther out this morning with them, and I'm about ready to switch Luther and Lonzo. Lonzo will bolt, so I keep a tracker on him. He usually doesn't, but sometimes he does. And now I see him over here chewing on the insulator for the hot wire, which means I need to go turn that hot wire off and get him real good, so that I'm going to turn it on right now. If he touches that thing, it's going to light him up, and he won't do that anymore. He's going away from it now. He'll get into it in a minute, and then he'll yelp real loud, or I'll forget I turned it on, and I'll be the one that gets it, and then it'll be me yelping real loud. Lonzo, you gonna be a good boy? I just saw a goat hit one of the dogs right through the fence. So the dog will come up to the fence with their nose, and then one of these goats will smack that fence real hard right into their face. I believe it was Gomer that just did that. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. Please subscribe, and I'm going to keep coming out with all kinds of different content, and we'll just keep this thing going for as long as I can. Talk to you later. Bye.